Hi everybody, good morning. Welcome to my channel. I'm filming this really early because I woke up really early. I went to bed really early and I thought this was a good thing to do. We're going to do a 30-day overview because we are about to switch gears again as we enter into Leo season. We will have a new moon in Cancer, and so this is a good day to just get ready for it. Remember, I also have a video for this week. It's at the end of the video. I'll link it through. Go check it out. It's an all sign, and this week in particular, the week of filming, the 13th through the 20th, there's some really big energies you guys want to know about astrologically, and so I mentioned them on that. So good morning everyone, and so I'm going to be working on putting out the members only videos as well as the new moon videos and so forth. So I just thought we could get warmed up. I wanted to do something different than the rolling of the dice. What I did is I just took the regular tarot deck and I took out the 12 cards that signify the different signs, and so we're just going to pick order based on this shuffled deck. Let's cut it 3 times for like OG style. If you don't know tarot cards very well, you know this is like an OG practice, cutting the deck 3 times. I don't really practice it, but okay, so let's begin. I want to get straight to the point. My goal is to do the reading within an hour because we know Veroosh likes to talk, right? So anyway, thanks you guys to all your positive messages for my other videos. There's definitely a lot of gaslighting going on, which means that people are saying things, they're doing things, and they're saying things like on the low to contradict what they are doing or to obscure what they are doing, and it's just a lot of very toxic kind of behavior, but it's also kind of a waste of energy. However, it is triggering for many of us as we are dealing with the Rona situation and a lot of uncertainty in our lives, and I could just ask that anyone who wants to contribute negatively really think about their actions, and think about how what their actions have on other people. Okay, so let's do this. But you guys are awesome. So good morning. So let's start with the first sign. So we start with Pisces. Let's get weird, y'all. So let's take a look. I'm gonna do a spread you've seen me do on this channel many times. I think it's a good one for the 30-day overview, okay? And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to make the energy real and help the young ones see it, the 18 to 24s. Hi, little birdies, say hi to me. So, okay, so at the top, you've got the 9 of Pentacles, Pisces. I really feel like you are going through some very, like, how do you say, very positive energy. You're at a high in terms of who you are, what you have at your disposal, maybe not what you want ultimately, but you're doing really great financially, physically. It's just like a high point for you at this time. So, and especially, yeah, very much a high point, and especially if you have transits at the end of Pisces. So towards Aries, this is going to be a really hot tamale kind of part of the year for you. Below the surface, we have the 8 of Pentacles. And so 8 of Pentacles, okay, so what this means is that everything that you have, you've actually put a lot of effort to achieve. So you've put a lot of effort into your work. Pisces is very like humble, like you do your work, you put your work into things, and then you make it look easy. So it is that humble energy coming through again, where a lot of effort has been put into the circumstances and situations that you have. People may not see that about you. They may not see how much effort you've put into your life, you know, but it's a real deal, Holyfield. Okay, so here we have So a version of you that's really coming up is the artistic side of you. Over the next 30 days, you will see an opportunity to express yourself, to create. I think that you have for yourself some kind of, how do you say, protection, some type of security has been achieved around you, Pisces, and so therefore you can use that as a sheltered space in which to create. So that's very nice energy. Let's see this. Oh, we have two that came up. Okay. Okay, so I think that you're leaving behind a situation, actually. We have the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups. I feel like you're leaving behind a situation. This is the end of a relationship with someone. It may not be a personal, like, romantic relationship, but I do sense that somebody that was holding you back is now leaving the situation. Something is totally over, but without any conflict in it. It's just over. Whether it's a friendship or some kind of alignment you've had with someone, that's really coming to an end, and you're free to create, you're free to do you. There's no holding you back now. Let's see this position here. So you're very much probably the one who is pulling the trigger on ending a relationship. I think that you're willing to change and let go of ties that are binding you and holding you back. So I think you're very much willing to change whatever needs to be changed over the next 30 days. And yeah, I think good things are coming with that. Okay, so Seven of Cups in this position. You might have a very romantic time over the next 30 days, romance, but also kind of unsure with regard to where things are going. So you might be having a very romantic energy with someone, but also you may not be sure what people's intentions are towards you, especially in romance and love. So it might be very like tantalizing, a bit of like a, you know, like a tease. You know, you might be trying to figure out where somebody you're seeing is coming from and trying to understand what they're about. Okay, I'm just shuffling like this and picking gently. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so it does look like you have plans with someone or had plans with someone for a very long time, and I feel like those long-term, medium to long-term plans are changing. I feel like those medium to long-term plans, whoever it is, like, and I feel like it was in the past. I feel like maybe a year or two before there was a friend or an associate, someone around you with whom you had longer-ish term plans, but now that they're out of the picture, you're setting up those medium to long-term plans with someone else. There could be a really romantic connection, a very intimate connection with someone, someone who's very earthy, you know, like a physically active person, you know, nice body, you know, nice smile, that kind of thing. And then let's take a look at here. We have the Five of Cups. Okay, well, you always do wish that. I can sense that you guys do really want all relationships to work out. So there is this sense of, I wish that this friendship could last. I wish that this could carry on. But bigger and better ahead, Pisces. That's what this is saying. And I think it's really about you creating a new version of yourself, you creating for yourself a new environment. I really do feel like it's you being free, you know, from the, so sometimes when we have friends and whatnot, we are a certain type of person with them, and after a while that gets us stuck, right, in the old verbiage and the old way of doing things. We get stuck in who we were, and especially if there is like a toxic aspect to that relationship, a relationship you should let go. And so I feel like when you free yourself from that, sometimes you have the ability to revisit yourself and do you in a new way. So this is the good time to do it, Pisces. Okay, so how do you guys like that? That's okay, right? If I keep every single reading the way that I did this one, it's going to be 2 hours. So get your guys some coffee, some tea, depending on where you are in the world, and rock and roll. Okay, so we have Taurus next, the Hierophant. The Hierophant, the High Priest. Okay, all right. Let's see what the Tauruses got in the next 30 days. Hi, Tauruses. Hi, my little bulls. Okay, so Chicago Bulls. I don't know. The Bears. Sorry, I'm trying to find a nickname for a Taurus. It should be the Bears, which is like my favorite. Since I was like 12, you know, the Bears is like my favorite joke. Okay, hey, Tauruses. If you have a better name for Tauruses, then let me know. No BS around here, right? That could be your tagline. No BS around here. King of Cups at the top. Ooh, Taurus, relationship highs. So it looks like somebody around you, or maybe you yourself, have a very open heart towards relationships at this time. It feels like you feel like you're in the right situation. So there you go. Hey, girl, hey. And then we have the Seven of Wands in below. Okay, so I feel like maybe you're selecting one person over others, or you're selecting one person over a group of other opportunities, Taurus. And so you're isolating yourself for the thing that matters and holding back on other things at this time because you're ready for something to happen with one person. Okay, let's see the next message. We have the 8. Ooh, you romantic fool, you. Okay, so this month you are going to be saying a lot of nice things to people. You are going to be in some way very encouraging to others. You are going to be saying how much you love them, trying to welcome them back in. Welcome them in. You might be doing some degree of seducing someone. Let's see the energy coming in. You will receive a message over the next 30 days, Taurus. And this message will in some way bring something fresh into your life, a new perspective, something to look forward to. Okay. Or more information about a situation. That's also what I'm getting. We have the Justice in Libra. I do sense that somebody around you has been asking you for more attention, Taurus. So maybe they said, you know, I want to see you more. I want to have be around you more, that kind of thing. And so I feel like maybe somebody has been asking you for it and you're about to give it. And so you've realized that your attention is needed in a relationship or some direction. Around you, there's going to be an air of fairness and justice. This is not a 30-day period in order for you to be shady. If you do go into the shade a little bit, this is not the 30 days in which you want to do that, because this is going to be karmic for you. So if you do something shady, then it's going to just mirror right back in your face. It's almost like, how do you say, you know, you don't want to hit a tennis ball too close to the wall because it just ricochets back. Any of you guys who play squash, right? You know this. You know how fast a ball can move if you hit it in the wrong spot. So no being shady, Taurus, no, none of that. But if you're free and clear and if you're working through an open heart, then this is really a good time for you to go ahead. This is also telling me that in some way, this isn't a time to really question your relationships or challenge them, enjoy them, be open to them, trust them. They are good for you at this time. And then we have the Three of Cups, a reunion with your kids if you're a bit older. Reunion with your kids in some way, visiting with family, that kind of thing going on. But also with romance. If you're a single Taurus, you might actually hook up with someone who you knew before. You might reconnect with someone who you knew before, you know, and give it another shot, give it another try. Remember, a reminder, keep an open heart. It's either you or someone else who's really open towards you, to a relationship, to closeness. You're ready for it. So there's not much here that's saying you want to hold back in any way. If only make time for it. Make sure that you make time for the people and the situations. And then we have the Three of Wands. Okay, so definitely a change coming in for you on the horizon. I'm thinking this is for August and September. So this is foreshadowing something that's coming in the next 30 days beyond this one. And so I think that some change is coming in for you. You might find out about it in the next 30 days. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio women are your friends this month. Very, very clear message. Very watery, emotionally supportive, kind of energies. You are in the water element for the next 30 days. There's also a lot of wands, so fire and water that's going on for you, but water is the emotional element, a lot of soul searching, feeling good, feeling happy, those kinds of things. So enjoy yourself, welcome your friends, trust as much as you can, and, you know, receive all information with an open mind. Okay, so that's pretty good for Taurus. Taurus has been getting great readings, so next sign, let's take a look. Oh, okay, I can do this in an hour. Okay, Temperance. How are you guys liking this format? Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to make the energy real. And then hi to my little piranhas, the 18 to 24 Gen Zers. Please make sure to comment and like the video so the algorithm knows you're there. Okay, so let's see. We have this. We have the Last Judgment right at the top, and so a big decision ahead of you, Sag. You've been working up to it over the last few months. It's been a lot of like cleaning up the mess of the last few years. And so now you are making a decision, making a choice, and choosing with discernment about something. A decision will be made that you can't go back on. So that's exciting. It's a big life choice. Six of Pentacles below, sharing with other people, giving and taking, building unions, building friendships and alliances with others. I have a feeling that there is a decision in which you choose someone or something that you are about to commit to that's going to take your time and energy that you want to build towards and expand upon. And then we have, Wheel of Fortune. Change for the better, Sag. Overall, this is a very important position in the spread. So change for the better. Transformation is real. Opportunities are all around you at this time. Time for the better. Up, 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 and away you go. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. There's going to be someone who's coming around who is putting a lot of work in. I think whoever you're working with, or whoever you're siding with, or whoever you are, you know, forming an agreement with, a personal commitment to, they're going to be a very hard worker. So I feel like you're teaming up with someone who works really hard, or you are in some way working hard towards a goal. You're working hard towards a goal with someone who's going to expect a lot out of you just by the way that they are. Okay, and then we have you. Okay, so this is great. So you're really in your element, the Knight of Wands, Sag, Leo, or Aries energy. So with a little bit of air to it, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. And so you're moving fast over the next 30 days onto the things that you want. I feel like you'll make very fast decisions. Fast decisions, see opportunities, you know, expect your schedule to change day to day. So if you have something planned, make sure that you can in some way modify it, because things will pop up on your radar that you're going to want to chase, that you're going to want to go after. Three of Swords. Are you going to be a heartbreaker over the next 30 days? You might break some hearts, I have to say. Not so much yours, but in romance, if you're dating someone, you might be actually letting someone down, saying that you're not interested or you have something else going on. I do feel as though you are in an energy of doing you, and so sometimes you're going to have to let others down because of that. And that's not a nice feeling, but I do feel like you're figuring out that someone who you could potentially be dating is not like for you, or you know, I think that maybe you picked up like a quick relationship along the way when things were going a little bit slower for you, but now that things are picking up, the relationship will not keep up with you. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're definitely pulling some kind of an end on something, switching gears on something, making a choice, breaking some hearts, but it's for the best because you're being authentic to yourself. So you're being authentic to yourself and making some choices. Someone in the comments just said something in relation to what I said at the beginning about there being a lot of gaslighting in the spirituality community, and people like who are doing things are like virtue signaling to say that they're being hurt and creating all this nonsense. But it's interesting that she said it. So she's seeing the beginning of the video, but it's interesting that it came up over here. And I do feel like maybe for some of you guys, this decision is about you calling a spade in terms of a personal relationship. Maybe somebody tried to gaslight you, and you know that's your call to go. If somebody's gaslighting you, got to close the door. I've made the mistake, and it led to a lot of bad circumstances. Gaslighting is a behavior that's often perpetrated by sociopaths or narcissists, but the people that you really want to be careful of are sociopaths and psychopaths. And it really, gaslighting is more than narcissistic. Gaslighting is almost sociopathic in the sense that somebody's trying to achieve something with you. So if in the early stages of a relationship you notice somebody's gaslighting you, then you need to get out because you know they're scheming, you know, and that's a Pandora's box. There's a lot, it's an iceberg. There's a lot under there. So I've done the mistake myself, and then hopefully don't make the mistake for you. And then we have the King of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, a good friend on your side. Now this is a person who can see a lot of through BS. This is a King of Swords is the Gemini, Aquarius, Libra kind of person. They don't have to be that sign, but this person has a very sharp mind, very keen intellect. And I think that this is going to be a person you can turn to over the next 30 days with whom you can talk about things, and they can really set you straight about who's who and what's what, right? So, and I think that like you're just going to close the door and leave, you know, if anybody ghosted you, that's a form of gaslighting, right? It's a form of narcissistic abuse and can be very triggering. And if you like your life, if you like yourself, you don't want to give your energy away to people that work through that type of energy, okay? All right, so let's rock and roll. Next message. Oh, Capricorn's next. I feel bad for Capricorns for being the devil card, but always think of yourself as like the protectors of the world from the devil. So yeah, unless you're into kinky things, in which case you're probably like, yes, yes, queen. All right, so let's rock and roll. Okay, so Capricorn, you're on your best behavior, right? This is a very Capricorn card. This is like, I'm going to do what I'm going to do and go in the direction that I'm going to go and just like, you know, rule my world and make these long-term decisions. Below the surface, I am getting this a lot for Capricorn. You're working through a lot with regard to like very, very tender feelings, which people often forget about Capricorns, how tender you are, how sweet you are, how it all comes from love. And so you have, you know, the most passionate people, the people that believe in a dogma, right? Those are the people that often achieve the most because they have this purpose in their heart. And so what I'm seeing here is a purpose that is going to motivate you to go really far over the next 30 days. Ooh, Capricorn, Ace of Cups. I don't know if you watched one of the previous readings that I did today, but I just said this position is very important. A very important relationship is coming to the surface. We'll see in a moment if it comes up or not, but if it comes through, but it's already emerging. A new emotion, a new feeling. Make sure that you bring into your life something new over the next 30 days. Maybe, I don't know, get a new lipstick if you can't afford much, get a new shirt, do your hair a little different, Mix it up a little bit. Try to change up your diet to be a little better. Just welcome in the positive energy, however, whatever makes sense to you, okay? There's good love energy coming in. And then we have the Six of Wands. And so somebody was very, I have a feeling that somebody had you on hold for a minute. They had you on hold for a minute because they were settling something within their own lives. So you were waiting for them to work through some things. And so I feel like now they're coming around because they're finally got through whatever they needed to get through. So, hey, you. Okay, so let's see. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. A lot of discernment. I think that you'll live your next 30 days with a lot of clarity about your life. I think that you're going to see where your priorities are, new things emerging. Friendships and relationships are working out for the better. Things that you put a bet on, no, you shouldn't bet on friendships, but you know, like things are turning for the positive, things are working out. Let's see the next message. We have the Chariot card. Overcoming obstacles, coming into your own relationship that you thought may not work out, especially for those of you who are dating, is going to work out really, really well. So if you're just seeing someone, or if you're wanting to meet someone, this is a great time to put yourself out there, Capricorn. You just really might, this is probably some of the best energy to find love, okay? And oh man, okay, star. So if you do want to get intimate with someone, and let's be classy about it, it might be turned to be something very soulful and something that's very spiritual. So I know that that special relationship could be on the verge. If you do become intimate with someone, it might be a very long-term situation. You're being guided in the right direction. Don't suppress your urges in terms of what you want to do. If you feel like you want to pursue a relationship with someone, this looks like it's the time to do it. Remember that you have that clarity going on in your mind. So you have the ability to see BS from good situations and good opportunities. Here is the Tower. Okay, so here we go. A relationship changes. Now, for some of you guys, that can mean a relationship changes over the next 30 days. For some of you, that can mean that a relationship turns into a romantic one, especially if somebody's been on ice for a minute. If like the timing of a relationship hasn't been working out, then it's possible that a relationship will change. I like this. Whenever there's a Tower and there's an ace, you know it's for the better. You know that there's a transformation that's going on around you as you head full force in some direction. You know it's the right direction for you. It's just, I think, a very good 30 days. So remember, the Ace of Cups is very important for you over the next 30 days. New relationships possible, open-heartedness to everything. Good things will come from that. Okay, next. Let's see. We have Gemini, the Lovers. Okay, hey Geminis. Hey Geminis. I can't think. Hey twins. How's it going? Hey Castor and Prolux. that's the 2 stars of Gemini. Okay, so let's see. We have the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. You're very emotional also. I expect a lot of the signs right now to get this very in their emotions sort of thing. I feel like there is like an energy in July and into August that gets a little softer. I think that we've all been through a lot, and I feel like in these summer months in the northern hemisphere, I know it's winter in the south, I think that we all are turning towards the softness. Even a little bit of give is making us weigh like, oh yes, we want this, like appreciate the heartfelt energy. And use it, because when September comes and Mars goes retrograde in Aries, that's going to be another conversation. So for now, everything's good. You're opening up. We have the 2 of Swords. Now you guys are in like those planets are still in your 8th house, and so you have to make some decisions about things that you knew that happened over the last year and a half, 2 years in your 8th house, changes with regard to family, those kinds of things. This is a really good time to make those decisions. They're informed decisions. You know what they're about. The next message is the 9 of Pentacles. You're in a position of security and strength and power. And so in that position of security, strength, and power, you're making these informed decisions and really think about how things played out in the last few years. I feel like you will, and especially in relation to family, money with family, relationships over resources with family. Go back to those things now and make those decisions, because you know they're going to come back sooner or later anyway. So this is the good time for you to go back while the energy is very high. We have the Tower, somebody who you thought was coming in on your side. I don't think they're going to come through, and I think this is why I'm feeling that this is the time for you to pull the trigger on whatever. Gemini's been going through a lot of crashes with regard to relationships with people, and especially with regard to your relationships with your family, your relationships with people with whom you share resources with. And I think that you've been pulling ahead and trying to get those people on board with you, but unfortunately, you know, you're a player, right? So like you gotta, if you're a player, you gotta play the game. You can't, like, you can find compassion and stop the play sometimes and give people the benefit of the doubt. But if they're playing you, a player can't let other people play you. So you just gotta make some decisions here, I think. I think you need to figure out where you stand with people, because now you have money, now you have things coming in, and you don't want that to in some way compromise you. And I think that's the Moon here in the first position, you sensing that there's more below the surface that you need to address, Gemini. I think that your heart and your resources are on the line, and you just can't be foolish. Justice around you. You have friends on your side. I think it's a very good time for you to address these things. Likewise, this sort of covers the 4th house, which means that family members will also be on your side. Maybe not everyone, but there is definitely going to be people on your side to stand by you, be more available. So this might be a good time. I think that's why I was brought up to think about like the energy at this time, to mention it during your reading. I really feel like because other people are also soft-hearted right now, you may find that they're more forthcoming with their support for you. Then we have the 6 of Pentacles. It's all about reciprocity and dividing things up, give and take, making sure that things are fair between people. That's really at the forefront of your month. And then we have the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I hope you have a lawyer that's an air sign, a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Somebody is an advocate on your behalf, fighting for your rights, standing up for you, talking to you, supporting you, all of that energy. So yeah, there's definitely helpful energy on your side. This is a time to defend. This is a time to address. This is the time for you to pull the trigger on something before something pulls the trigger on you. And you know exactly the situation I'm talking about, because you've been kind of caught up in it for a while. And so this is a time to, in some ways, end it. I don't think the final conclusion will happen in the next 30 days, but I think you'll probably make the biggest leap to shut something down that's holding you back. So that's great. Okay, so next we have Leo, and we have Strength. By the way, thank you guys so much for keeping track of the order, but because I have cards, I don't need it today. So if you want to go chill, have a coffee, do you, boo. Thank you again, and thank you to my managers. I don't know what my little managers, my little Scorpiana managers. So if and Tabby Wabby, of course, if you guys, thank you for deleting the spam that's coming through. I appreciate it. But yeah, chill out with the order. Thank you for doing it, but I have the order here. So Leo's, meow meow, little kittens. Let's do and rock and roll your next 30 days, all right? So we have the 9 of Pentacles. Everybody's in their money. Everybody's looking good, feeling strong. Good for you. And then we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so you have a lot going on, but you're also kind of unsure what to do about a situation. I think that you want to leverage your money or something like that. You want to use your money and let it grow. And I think that you're trying to figure out how to do that most appropriately. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups. Meow, meow, Leo. So we have relationships on the mind. I feel like you want to get through business really quick and get to relationships faster. So I feel like in some way you want a fast solution to your questions about what to do. You don't have patience this month. I feel like you're very focused on love and you want loving experiences. You want to bring the wholesomeness in, the good energy, and you want anything that's kind of office related or working, you just want to get through. And then we have Eight of Wands. You'll be getting a lot of phone calls, Leo. A lot of people asking you out. So as you're making your plans, you might be making plans to work or whatnot. And then you might come to realize that, you know, somebody's calling you or asking you to go out. There will be a lot of solicitation over the next month. Unexpected invitations, unexpected parties, that kind of thing. Then we have the Knight of Cups, open heart, you're up for it. You're going to have a hard time saying no. You're going to feel like, yeah, I want to go out, I want to hang out. There is this real desire to want to socialize, especially reconnect with people who you already know, established relationships. It's been too long since you hung out with them, so now you're taking the effort. Okay, and then we have the Chariot card, the card of Cancer. Relationships, it feels romantic also, like relationships are calling you, reaching out to you. I feel like maybe it's like you have something that's going on in the mainstream of your life, like business or work or money related issue that you're trying to figure out, but it's so hard to focus on it because romance is so at the forefront of your mind, and it's on their mind too. Like the people you're dealing with are reaching out to you, and so they really want to how do you say it? They really want to they just want to see you and connect. It's that romantic vibe, okay? And you're looking good, so they're just like, they can't get over it. And then we have the Ten of Cups around you. Relationship changes for the better. If you're being intimate with someone, it's quite intoxicating, Leo. If you're being intimate with someone, I feel like you're getting dragged into romance and love, full steam ahead. Friends, you're going to have a hard time finding time for friends too. I feel like that's going to be a balancing act. I feel like, yeah, just hard to make time for friends. There is something that's taking up a huge part of your life, and it has to do with love. There's something romantic that's going on that's going to take a lot of your attention. You're really there for it emotionally. You want to have that experience, and it's just, if it's flowing, so it's hard to turn your back on. Okay. Yeah, big romance. And happy birthday, you guys. It's about Leo season, so it's about time for me to wish that for you. So celebration, having fun, a hard time to concentrate, a hard time to get focused. But you know how things go. You probably should address those things that are there for you to address. Okay, so here is the next message. We have the Emperor, Aries. Hey, Aries. Aries got a really good tarot card, eh? The Emperor, like the boss. Hey, boss, how's it going? I'll call you guys my bosses. Hey, boss, how's it going? Sun, moon, and rising. All right, so we have the Three of Swords. Ooh, brokenheartedness. What's the heartbreak? It's been going around, the flu, the heartbreak flu. It's been going around for a few of the signs. And then we have the Queen of Wands, Sag, Leo, or Aries. So, I mean, let's just face it. I don't have the chart up. Let me see if I can bring it up for you guys. Just Aries, because you're special. But let's just take a look at the chart for a minute. I mean, what can you do when you have this transit right here? Chiron, Lilith, and Mars, right? In your first house in Aries. So these transits, what they mean is that you're going through a very deeply cathartic time at this time. So you're facing some hard things in your life. This is the big message for you for this next 30 days. It really is saying that you are far better than you're judging yourself. Like, you have so much to give. The energy is there. You should not be holding yourself back or feeling bad about yourself in any which way. You're probably shortchanging yourself. You're probably feeling like you're less worthy than you are. I think look at this. Something really beautiful is emerging. So maybe a hard look in the mirror is the thing that you need to motivate you to rise higher. I've been seeing like Twitter comments and stuff about Aries, and you guys get a lot of good comments, but what I've been seeing a lot about on Twitter is really harsh opinions of Aries right now, and that comes with the astrology. When the astrology is tough on Aries or any sign, you can actually see the different astrologers or commentators, you know, giving different slants to things. So when the energy is really bad for Virgo, suddenly everybody's taking a crap on Virgo. When the energy is really bad for Aries, which it is right now with Lilith and Chiron, that's tough. There's like a more harsh energy that's being directed your way. So don't let it get in your head. Learn from it. But also something really beautiful is emerging. There's something within you. In all this, I hope you find how beautiful you are. I hope that you find your inner voice and you recognize how you've been holding yourself back from things as well. You know, that you emerge more glorious than ever. You know, and then we have boundaries. Okay, so here's your Virgo friend. That's me. Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Queen of Pentacles. Energy coming in for you. And this is why I'm speaking from the personal so much, because I'm connected to the energy, Aries. It's me, but it's also other people in your life who will come in and help to remind you. Queen of Pentacles is the queen of boundaries. You know, I'm going to stick to my boundaries. That's what they teach other people. And so I work a lot through that energy I have lots of placements in Virgo. I think I have 5 placements in Virgo. So I always tell people personal boundaries, like keep safe. And maybe something hurts you. And so people like me come around to remind you of personal boundaries so you can see how awesome you are, you know? So you will hear those voices coming in saying, don't let whatever's been going on get you down. Don't let the crappery get in the way, and just really connect with, you know, yourself and see the virtue of who you are. 5 of Wands. So it'll be a nervous time for a part of the 30 days, a little nervous, a little bit, you know, just something's going to shock you. Something's going to be like, make you just stop a minute and pay attention. But once you integrate it, it's going to be really great. And then you have the Knight of Cups. There is a relationship offer that's around for some of you guys, or you're putting yourself out there towards someone else. You're putting your heart on the line towards someone else. You're extending yourself. It is a lucky time, so the star being on your ascendant, so it should be quite good. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. The energy, it feels like maybe you were dealing with something that's immature. And because whenever we deal with immaturity, heartbreak kind of follows that. So it is what it is. Friends, awesome. I love this. Sun, friendship, love, sun, good friends coming in, Aries. You know, it's, I feel like I think you probably invested too much heart in someone who was immature, and they treated your emotions. Like I was saying in the intro about gaslighting, that's a lot of immaturity, people who don't know how to deal with their feelings in a constructive way acting out. It's the similar energy for you at this time, you know, where you have invested too much heart into something and they were shitty with it, and now you are, you know, dealing with it. That's what happens. But you have lots of good friends, and I think that you'll have a lot of self-awareness emerge that will amplify your vision of yourself. Not be so hard on yourself, not internalize that externality so much. Okay, so chin up, buttercup. Okay, so next message we have Virgos. Virgos, the boring hermit. Okay, did I ever tell you guys about this card, about how I relate to it? It's kind of crazy. So the star is Aquarius, right? And the hermit has the Aquarius star in their lamp. That's my moon. The hermit themselves is a Virgo, right? That's the self or the sun. And then around is the ascendant or rising, which is Scorpio, and the hermit typically stands in darkness. So I viscerally feel this card. I rarely read with this deck because I find this card so spooky, you know, so the mix of my three main positions in the card itself. But I think that if you're watching this and you're not a Virgo, it's also for other signs as well. I think this gets really connected with Virgo, but I think this card is actually really good for a lot of people about self-awareness, about reaching a certain level of mastery of the self, learning certain experiences and learning from them. Okay, let me know if there's a card like that you see in the tarot about yourself and how it relates to all of your signs. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so Virgos, let's see. We have Three of Cups, reunions, celebration, parties. Hey girl, hey, you know, schwanky parties, Virgo, reunions. Okay, I three of Cups. Okay, my Aquarian moon cringes. I hate reunions. No, thank you. All right, so Three of Cups, Virgos, reunions, celebrations, maybe. So, you know, different forms of celebrations and reconnecting. Below is the Page of Pentacles. You're beginning something new. Definitely beginning something new, going on a new path, going in a new direction, trying out something new, trying your hand at something new, you're mixing things up. It's very fresh. It's almost like greenhouse, like you want to greenhouse it a little bit, protect it, nurture it, and incrementally improve on it. Then we have the Virgo. Hey, you're really true to your spirit. Very, very much you're appearing and you're being of the essence of having learned from past experiences and now being like, okay, what am I going to do with this? Where am I going to move forward with everything? Who am I going to bring back into my life? Who am I going to be open to? Where is this all going? So this is you being very practical, Virgo, over the next 30 days. And then here we go, Virgo, our King of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Girls, let's just say, I'm just saying. For some of you guys, yeah, definitely somebody coming in. I feel like someone who has a strong character, strong personality, somebody who you're very attracted to, someone who's very like to you. There's the likeness energy, the earth energy is strong. Somebody of like a same disposition, you know, when you kind of think the same as someone else, someone is around like that. You in the cards, we have it's a secret. You're keeping your secrets, Virgo. That's what I felt about this greenhouse, you know, when I was telling you that you have some kind of new thing that you're nurturing. Yeah, Big Daddy, exactly, Knitting Yogi, you got it. So we have this secret that you're nurturing in the greenhouse. You're trying to do something new. You're not letting other people in on it yet because it's fragile. It's like a chicken in an incubator, right? Or a little egg in an incubator. You have to sort of incubate it. So you're keeping your secrets, but this could be a secret love affair. This could also be a secret crush. You're not showing your true colors on this one, maybe for other reasons, but when Virgos get shy like this, then you know it's big. And I thought that was like, oh, here comes Mr. Big, here we go. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Around you though, Virgos, you always get the two coming around, right? There's always a couple at a time. So somebody's going to be around who's not as serious about you, somebody who's kind of a playboy, somebody's out for fun. Someone's kind of, you know, coming at you a little bit. You know, it might be cute if that's what you're looking for, but it can lead to heartbreak, so be careful. As a Virgo, I'm always deciding, like, which one's the real one. Like, I never know. It's like, it's always like some, and it's stressful. It's like, which one are you? Are you the real love, or are you just the F boy, you know? All right, so Nine of Cups. Okay, well, he might be Mr. Big too. Hey, girl, hey. Okay, so we have Nine of Cups. You're getting something that you want with regard to shared resources. Intimately, a very good time. You might get very lucky. This is a very lucky card. You might get very lucky over the next 30 days. You're feeling your way in the direction of shared resources, feeling good and feeling in a good vibe. Here is the next message. We have the Eight of Cups. Okay, a friend is walking away from you, though, or you're walking away from a friend. So in some way, I feel like, yeah, just maybe distancing, very similar to Pisces. There is that feeling of wanting to leave some things behind that are holding you back, Virgo, that were not necessarily that great. But also somebody from the past coming back with a reunion, and you'll be very happy about it. So, hey girl, hey. So reunions, good reunions, leaving some things behind, and welcoming some things in. Okay. So next card, how many do we have? We have 4 more. Okay, I did good. Yay. Okay, we'll be just over an hour. Okay. Here is the next message. We have Scorpio. Hey, Scorpiana, how's it going? Hey, girl, hey. Okay, so Scorpiana's in the house. Hey. Just kidding. She's one of my moderators. That's not managers. You guys can be my managers, not the moderators. The managers are like such a better name. I hope we find a manager named Karen. That would be great. Can somebody change their account name or make a fake account name named Karen? She can be one of the managers. That would be really funny. Please, let's do this. Okay. And let her be a Scorpio. Scorpiana, want to make a fake account and be a manager, Karen? I'm just kidding. Let me know, though. Okay, Scorpios next. Okay. We do want to go... Oh, okay. Change is real, though. Death over death. Virgo just got Virgo'd. Scorpios just got Scorpio'd. Change and transformation. Change and transformation. Shifting gears on things. I think that you're going to pull the trigger on something in a big way, possibly an end to something, closure, completion, but also a shift in approach. And then below is a slow, I think that, oh, interesting. This is one of the turning points in your life, Scorpio, I believe. I believe that you've reached like a crossroads. You know, you want to do like a spell, like an open road spell. Go to the crossroads, grab some dirt, you know, throw it in some Epsom salts, and voila, you've got yourself a spiritual bath. You take the water from the bath and then take it back to that crossroad, dump the water at the crossroads, walk back, don't look back, and then you'll begin a new path, a new opportunity. And I feel like for you, you're going in a new direction, right? I feel like your first steps are going to be quite slow, again, quite private. So don't expect everything to transform like a big topsy-turvy change, but you're going through a change of mindset. You're going through a change of direction. You're shifting gears on something. Nobody knows because you're on the low about it. You're very quiet about it, doing you. And I feel like you're switching gears, you're switching direction, and you're about to go on a new path. You're about to head out in something new. Here is the, ooh, Scorpio, Scorpiana. There we go. We have the Ace of Cups. Okay, new relationships. Hey, girl, hey. So who else got this? Who else was blessed? Sagittarius? Who had the Ace of Cups? Does anybody know? So there's definitely some kind of, what I feel for Scorpio, let me say it's more general than just one card at a time. I really feel like, and serious now, I do feel like you are switching gears and going in a different direction. And it's not like, it's like an internal change about how you see things, about what you value. And I feel like that is matched with new possibilities in love and relationships. And I feel like you're definitely privately and within yourself changing direction. Here is the next message, Two of Cups. Scorpio, you're getting the love cards. Them love cards right here for you, Scorpio. That's what happens when you make me feel good. I give you guys magical readings of love. So yeah, you have definitely love coming in. Whatever is coming in is new, it's fresh. Most people will not see it. I also got a lot of readings about you being by yourself, like enjoying your treasure, you know, enjoying yourselves with what you have. And when I have a lot of placements in Scorpio too, including my rising, and whenever Scorpio like people do that reclusion, suddenly you're kind of alone, it's because you're inadvertently or maybe subconsciously isolating yourself so you get some privacy to change the direction of things. Like within you, there's a shift in a new direction. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, investment in something new. Investment starts slow. It's a new direction, a new awareness. So something else catches your interest. Scorpios get very obsessive right off the bat. They get very like, do this. So I think you'll probably be quite aware of what it is right off the bat. It'll spark your interest. You'll want to know everything about it as soon as possible. And it could be a relationship, but I think that passion is really stirring up for you. Eight of Cups here. There's someone who's like trolling around. There's someone who's like going around. But this can mean that some people who you've been dating, if you've been dating several people or a lot of people have been around, they may leave the picture because something strong is coming in for you. So something stronger than the others. Then we have this Five of Pentacles. Working out through financial hardship with someone. If you have an ex-boyfriend, ex-partner, ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, working through financial things with them. This is a weird time to get divorced, but it really is, because it's hard to divide things. I saw this thing on Instagram in which a couple was dividing their Beanie Baby collection in front of the judge in the 80s. It was like that kind of thing. Splitting hairs, there's like a tedious thing that's going on. And then we have the two High Priestess. A friend gives you insight. A friend gives you very intuitive insight, Scorpio. Lucid information about your life, about your situation. Someone comes through with knowledge, you know. So this is the science, right? Like someone comes through with knowledge, insight. Listen to them. They are telling the truth. And you'll see it, you know, when people speak through this, it's like, it's bigger than them. They become an oracle, you know. If we could, then they would be levitating, you know, and to tell you all these things they need you to know, or the universe wants you to know. Next sign, we have the Chariot, Cancer. Hey, Cancer, I'm looking for a good reading for you guys. Let's see, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Cancer. We have Three of Wands. You guys are waiting for something to come in for you for this next 30 days. Waiting for something to come in, waiting for a reward on something. Hold on. Waiting on a reward for something. Waiting for a relationship to unfold for you in the way that you wish it would. For something to come around, to come of its own volition, to come of its own nature. Below, you're being called upon to broaden your horizons. You're being called upon by the universe to challenge your environment at this time. I think that the next step in your journey is going to be to expand, whether it's move, change your career, get more friends. Basically, you're expanding. And so you're waiting for something to come in, but you're being challenged to broaden your sphere of influence, broaden your connections. Next message is the Seven of Pentacles. And so I feel like this is long-term stuff. A lot of people, did you guys notice a lot of people are making personal decisions about long-term things, and a lot of people are like committing to things. A lot of the signs are going in a far direction. And so you too, Cancer, the decisions you make now are investments for your future. You're definitely being called upon to broaden horizons, waiting for something to come in. And then we have the Knight of Cups. So Cancer gets cancered. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, water sign guy coming in, or girl, with an open heart, or maybe you have an open heart to someone. So that kinetic energy of love is coming in. Very, very, very loving energy. Here is the next message. A lot of people getting this. Secret love, secret romance. The moon, you know, quiet, not telling everyone everything. I think that all the signs that got this, it has to do with the fact that you don't know what's coming. You don't know what you're stepping into. And so it's like new territory that you're in, for sure. And you're kind of keeping secrets, a secret crush too. Six of Swords. Somebody might give you an ultimatum over the next 30 days. You're either in or out, you know. In or out, come with me. If you want to be with me, come with me now. Make that decision. You might be presented with some kind of ultimatum. And then we have the Sagittarian card. Somebody is very, very mindful with regard to you. Very careful. In a love relationship, somebody's not pushing you towards intimacy too fast. They're working on you. They're showing you respect. They're not pushing you in their direction beyond that which you want. And then we have the Four of Swords. You might not see your friends a lot this month, but that doesn't mean anything's wrong. I just feel like maybe they're taking some rest. So a lot of people are doing themselves. So I don't think that there's anything wrong going on with your friends, but you might notice that people are not around or you're not talking to them as much. But I think that could be you also trying to figure out which direction to go, because over the next 30 days, I think what you invest in is what's going to lead to what comes in after. So be very mindful, Cancer, over the next month of all the blessings that come to you. Okay? Okay. So now we have just two left. How are you guys liking the cards at the center? Is that nice? Okay. So, oh, I know what's last. So, whoops. That's okay. We'll know either way. So we have Aquarius. Hi, my little weirdos. Okay. So we have Aquarius, the star. The star is in the house. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay. So let's do this. Yeah, Libra is last. I just peeked by mistake. Aquarius, Five of Pentacles. You're building up your A game. You're getting resources for what you want to achieve. I feel like you're addressing the holes in your boat. So I'm on a boat. you're addressing whatever is around you that's not working. You're like the relationships that are letting you down, the things that are not making you money in the proper way. You're going to be right there with it, addressing that energy. And then we have the, oh yeah, you're all about the money this month. So all about the money, really focused on money, really focused on money coming in. And then we have the Eight of Cups. I think that you're disassociating emotionally from some things around you in your environment. Again, I had this talk, I think, with Gemini about like releasing some things. So no, that was with Pisces, releasing some things so that you are free to do what you have to do. It does look like maybe some people were holding you back, or some situations were holding you back, and now you're not so emotionally invested in them, and it's all about the Benjamins, baby. So you're very, very money focused to fix your house, to fix whatever's not working, to get you going in the right direction. Very focused energy. It might be a little quiet in terms of people who come in. If you are spending time with anyone, it's going to be very low key over the next month, like watching a movie, not talking too much, going for a walk quietly, because your energy is focused on what's wrong in your life, financially specifically. You're really zeroing in on the holes in your boat, you know, sorry for the weird analogy, but you're focused in on the things that aren't working, and I feel like there's very little time you have for anybody else. And I think also this part of releasing someone or some situation, moving past something that wasn't working emotionally, leaving it behind, I think that you need some time to rest and rejuvenate to get centered again. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Go with that flow. Go with the energy. Go with, that is definitely the path that you need to be on. Even if it feels a little bit like crickets, even if it feels a little bit like you have to be a bit harsh about things. Like you have to really focus in on you and do you a bit more, sorry. Even if it's those feelings of, I don't want to be this harsh. Even if it's those feelings, I don't want to be harsh, I do feel like it's really a beginning part for some really good luck. So you have killer instincts, Aquarius, and so trust those instincts. This is going to be a quieter month, but it's going to take you far. So, and then we have the King of Wands, a Sag, a Leo, or an Aries. If you're in a relationship, you might be spending time with someone, especially if it's a casual relationship or something new. This is a person who's going to give you, I sense somebody is around who's giving you peace of mind. So somebody with a quiet mind, a quiet disposition, they're bringing opportunity into your life and lifting you up out of just stuff. Very nice person, very nice energy, warm energy. And then we have the Lovers, change and transformation. This could be a love relationship on the side. Yeah, just I feel as though you're being nurtured by somebody with a very quiet and kind disposition, and this person is giving you peace of mind. This person is giving you like just quiet support in what you need to do. You know, when you're reading and stuff and somebody's watching over your shoulder and you're like, don't watch over my shoulder, or like you're trying to read and somebody's talking to you and it's like, just please be quiet. That's the energy of this month. It's not annoying. It's just more like you really feel the need to focus. And then we have, oh, beautiful, friendship, loyalty and friendship. You ride and die friends. People love Aquarians. We will do anything for Aquarian friends, because when you really get to know an Aquarius, you know that they're ride and die, that they are very loyal. And so I think that you will see loyalty from true friends come through in a quiet way, in a very, very quiet way. It won't be a hoopla kind of month for you. It'll be a very low-key month, okay? All right. So last but not least, Libra. Hi, Libra. I've been gushing about you guys. Have you had a good couple months? I hope you have. Let's see your reading. Libra. Okay, the next 30 days. Ooh, Libra. People are making lovers. Yeah, they are. But they're making love offers. And so are you, or maybe somebody's making offers to you. Somebody wants to get to know you better. 5 of Pentacles. You're going to have to wait for something to work out, Libra. With regard logistics, Dana, that's perfect. That's the word I was looking. You're going to have to wait for something to work out. The logistics of something is sort of sticky right now. And so something's quite sticky and the logistics are not working great. And you're going to have to wait for something to come through. And in the meantime, I think you'll focus on love to distract yourself, or to say, well, if I'm waiting on this stuff to work out, then I'm going to focus on love making. Yeah, you don't know what to do about a situation. I feel like it's, you know, one of those supply chains issues that are going on in the world, where you sort of are waiting for something to come through and work out. A logistics issue, a supply chain issue. You don't really know how to deal with it. An outcome will come in its own time, okay? An outcome will definitely come in its own time. And then we have the 10 of Wands. You guys you put a lot on your plate, Libra, and you're working really, really hard. And I think it's an active choice to focus on love because you have to wait anyway. You have to wait for certain things to work out before you can move forward with the business stuff. So it's time to focus on love and that working out. Then we have the Star, which is a very lucky time for you in your life. I think that sometimes when life gives us lemons, it's actually lemonade. So sometimes it's a surprise. Sometimes it's like a surprise in disguise. So I feel like focus on your love. Focus. Sometimes when we can't, this is what I'm trying to get out. Sometimes I keep getting distracted because it's such a nice day and it's like sunny outside. I'm like, oh, birdies. Sorry. So I feel like your business or work or whatever is on hold with something a little bit. Something's not turning around in the fastest way possible. There's a supply chain issue. You've ordered some parts and they're taking another couple weeks to come in, whatever it is, okay? You have to be patient with that stuff. You know it. There's a lot to do, but you're being bound and you can't necessarily do it all right now. So you focus on love, and that's the part of, the how do you say, sometimes life giving you lemons, but it's actually lemonade. Sometimes it's a hidden opportunity for a very destined direction for you to take. So sometimes when it's a quiet time, we have time for love. Boom, there's love. And then we have the Six of Wands around you. And so I feel like there is Six of Wands around you. I feel like success on a personal level, looking really great. Success with your friends, success with your family. People will finally see you after your absence in their lives because you've been working so hard. So this is like a time to reconnect with people, with friends, and I think that you'll be very well received. I think there'll be a lot of people who will want to see you too. Five of Swords. There is someone who wants something from you financially, and I feel like you're disappointed by the fact that they want something from you financially. It's like something they shouldn't be asking for, but they do. And then you have the Three of Wands, Three of Cups, reunions with friends. So that's really good. That came up a lot for a lot of signs. So overall, I think everybody's kind of, what were the cards that came up? Just to finally mention for everybody. A lot of reunions, a lot of like soul searching moments, a lot of turning direction in a private way, not telling anyone a lot about it, and then figuring out which direction you're going to go. A lot of romance across all the signs and a lot of love coming in. So you guys use these months carefully and use these cards these months as much as you can, because this is really a soft spot astrologically. We've gotten through the eclipses, so now just integrate and have a little bit of fun, enjoy yourselves, and enjoy your summer a little bit. You need this time to take care of yourselves, because it's brighter out in the day. If you're in the northern hemisphere, it's brighter in the day, and actually in the southern hemisphere in Australia, you guys have it cooler, which is better, because therefore you can, breathe and it's better. So it's kind of a good time of year for everybody to take care of yourselves emotionally, and by going outside and nurturing yourself and connecting with the seasons and connecting with the emotional side of things at a distance, if that's what your location is practicing. Just really do that. Just really use this time, and then that will pay off into the winter months. of November and December when it's dark and gloomy. So you want to do that homework right now to take care of yourself as much as possible, to bring that, like, that happiness, hope, and joy into your life. Have a little bit of fun. It'll pay off lots in the winter, okay? So, and try not to internalize those negative things that are around us. They're passing clouds. And yeah, you will just do so much better bringing the sunshine in. Okay, I wish you guys all the best, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And yeah, next 30 days or so, click through for this weekly reading here. And what else did I want to say? I wanted to say best of wishes, and I'll be back soon. And yeah, thank you so much for everything. Talk to you soon. Bye.